My dear Pisces, tomorrow arrives to you carrying the energy of the Two of Wands, a card that speaks about choices, horizons that open up, and the feeling of being in front of a larger world ready to be explored. This card announces that you will no longer just stand still contemplating life, but will be called to decide, to take a step toward what you truly desire. It's as if the universe places a map in your hands and says, "Choose the path, and I will walk with you." This energy brings a vibration of planning, of vision of the future, but it can also awaken that typical anxiety of those who fear risking outside their comfort zone. The color that will accompany you on this day is deep blue, a color that connects with calmness, intuition, and mental clarity. The aroma that harmonizes with this energy is sandalwood, which helps to quiet the mind and expand spirituality, favoring choices more aligned with your essence. The lucky numbers that vibrate for you are 2, 11, 18, 27, and 44, numbers that, in different combinations, can open doors or confirm important decisions. And, dear Pisces, your energy finds greater compatibility with signs that, like you, know how to flow and surrender to feeling. Cancer and Scorpio will be in tune with you as they share emotional depth and intuition. The challenge may come from Gemini, bringing restlessness and instability, as if presenting many options at the same time before you, testing your ability to stay focused and choose firmly. Now let's dive together into every aspect of your life, with care and detail so that you feel embraced by this reading. In love, for those who are in a relationship, the cards that appear are the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. They reveal a curious dynamic. On one side, the Fool speaks of lightness, spontaneity, and trying without fear. It's possible that tomorrow you will feel like breaking the routine with your partner, bringing something new, perhaps an unexpected outing, a more relaxed conversation, or even a fun gesture that restores the vibe of achievement. However, the Seven of Pentacles shows that at the same time, there is a desire for a more stable building, patience, and maturation. It's as if you are between playing and planning, between jumping into the moment and waiting for the future. This combination suggests that you don't need to choose one or the other, but rather to balance, allowing yourself lightness and playfulness without forgetting to tend to the foundation that sustains the relationship. If you feel that the other person is distant or tired, an unexpected attitude can reignite the sparkle, but remember that consistency is what will yield the most solid results. For married people, the cards that illuminate this sector are the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. The Ten of Wands reveals that many Pisces may be carrying extra weight in the relationship, perhaps household responsibilities, financial pressures, or even emotional stresses. You might be feeling alone in the effort, as if you have to carry the house on your back. But the King of Swords appears to show that tomorrow is the day to bring clarity and rationality to this situation. This king calls for firm, honest, and logical communication without beating around the bush. It's not about fighting, but about laying the cards on the table and sharing responsibilities. It's time to wisely express what you feel and propose practical solutions, making it clear that a healthy relationship requires balance in giving and receiving. For singles, the cards that appear are the Star and the Five of Wands. The Star is a beautiful promise, bringing hope, faith, and the feeling that something luminous is approaching. It shows that your inner glow will be strong tomorrow, attracting looks and sparking interest. However, the Five of Wands indicates that this attraction may be accompanied by disputes, rivalries, or competitive situations. Perhaps you notice several interested people, but also conflicts or misunderstandings in contacts. It could be that scheduled meeting that doesn't flow because the other person is involved in many things, or the feeling that you need to stand out among many. The message is, keep hope and confidence in what you deserve, not letting yourself be shaken by the small ego battles that may arise around. For those involved in love triangles, the Seven of Cups and Six of Wands appear. The Seven of Cups shows illusion, multiple possibilities, doubts, fantasies that can cloud vision. It's as if you are facing a sea of promises, but unsure which is real. The Six of Wands indicates recognition, victory, and a sense of achievement. This combination points to a situation where someone may be nurturing expectations or promises that do not materialize, but at the same time, there is a desire to feel valued, to receive attention and triumph in this dynamic. Tomorrow, be careful not to get lost in illusions, but also take the opportunity to see if the person in question truly places you in a position of importance or if they are just fueling expectations without substance. For Pisces who are separated, fighting, or in a distant time, the Five of Cups and Seven of Swords appear. The Five of Cups reveals sadness, regrets, and focus on what was lost. Perhaps tomorrow longing or the pain of separation will hit harder, bringing difficult memories. But the Seven of Swords shows that there is something hidden, secrets or attitudes that were not spoken, perhaps even a behavior of escape or evasion by the other party. This combination suggests that the day may bring awareness that insisting on this past is still holding on to suffering, but at the same time warns you to see the truth. Maybe the other was not completely honest. It is time to see the facts as they are and begin to free yourself from this cycle. At work for employees, the cards presented are the Strength and the Page of Wands. The Strength shows that you will have to use your courage and self-control tomorrow, dealing with situations that require patience, determination, and mastery of your own emotions. It may be a day when someone provokes you or when tasks demand more discipline. But the Page of Wands arrives bringing good news, creative ideas, and an energy of renewal. This means that, even under pressure, you will have the chance to show your enthusiasm and bring new solutions. Perhaps an unexpected project, a different proposal, or even a conversation with someone who values your capacity to innovate will arise. For the unemployed, Nine of Swords and Seven of Wands appear. The Nine of Swords shows anguish, anxiety, and insomnia caused by worry about the lack of work. Tomorrow, this feeling may weigh more, bringing negative thoughts. However, the Seven of Wands carries the message of resistance and perseverance. It indicates that, even in the face of difficulties, you have the ability to stay firm and fight for your space. It is a time not to give up, to persist in sending resumes, seeking contacts, and showing your worth. The response may not come tomorrow, but your stance of resistance is what will pave the way for an upcoming opportunity. In health, the cards that appear are Eight of Cups and Four of Swords. The Eight of Cups shows physical problems related to wear and tear. It may indicate fatigue, extreme tiredness, muscle pains, especially in the back and legs, and even symptoms linked to the digestive system due to emotional overload. Many Pisceans may feel tomorrow that their body is asking for a break, perhaps due to sleepless nights or continuous effort. The Four of Swords appears as a solution, highlighting the importance of rest, recovery, and conscious pause. This suggests that tomorrow your body will need more attention, a good night's sleep, moments of meditation, rest, and if possible, even a checkup to assess the immune system. The message is clear. Do not insist on going beyond your limit, as rest will be your most powerful remedy. In money matters, the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles appear. The High Priestess brings the power of intuition, silence, and observation. Tomorrow, you are likely to need to act discreetly, not revealing your financial plans to everyone, keeping your secrets, and listening to your inner voice. The Nine of Pentacles shows achievement, stability, and a sense of fulfillment. This pair suggests that, even if you do not reveal it, your financial life is strengthening, and you may feel the fruits of your effort. Perhaps expected money will arrive, or an investment will show signs of return. It is a very positive energy, indicating prosperity achieved through wisdom and patience. In the family, the cards that appear are Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Swords indicates a feeling of imprisonment, being trapped in a family dynamic that suffocates, perhaps criticisms or demands that limit you. But the Wheel of Fortune shows that this situation is about to change. Tomorrow, an unexpected event may arise, a conversation that changes perspective, or even an opportunity to see things differently. The wheel brings movement, showing that what seems stagnant can transform quickly. In friendships, the Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Swords emerge. The Queen of Pentacles shows a solid, reliable friendship, someone who cares and protects. However, the Ten of Swords indicates a painful ending or a disappointment. This combination reveals that while some friendships will prove very loyal tomorrow, others may bring a sense of betrayal or ending. It is a warning for you to recognize who is truly by your side and who no longer deserves space in your life. In social life, Five of Swords and Nine of Wands appear. The Five of Swords shows conflicts, arguments, and misunderstandings, perhaps small disputes in meetings or social environments. The Nine of Wands reveals the need to be alert, protected, and cautious. This combination suggests that tomorrow may be better to avoid getting involved in unnecessary disputes, keeping your energy for what truly matters. And finally, as a card of advice, the World appears. This wonderful card shows that you are in a cycle of closure and completion. It asks you to celebrate your victories, recognize everything you have achieved so far, and prepare for a new cycle opening before you. The world shows that you are ready for something greater, and trusting this movement will be essential. Dear Pisces, tomorrow will be a day to balance lightness and responsibility, hope and reality, action and rest. The universe presents you with a map and asks you to choose your path with faith and courage.